Salutations and bienvenue, my name is Collector X and this is Top 10 Unsolved Mysteries from Marvel Comics. Now that Secret Wars has officially destroyed the 616 universe, it's time to look back at some mysteries that might never get a resolution. But first, a couple of rules. Number 1. This is my list, some of your mysteries might not be here. Number 2. One mystery per comic series. Number 3. Some of these might get a resolution. Somehow. And number 4. Spoilers ahead. Now that we've settled all of that, let's begin. Number 10. The End of S.H.I.E.L.D. No, not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Not that S.H.I.E.L.D. either, the old one with Michelangelo, Leonardo, Stark and Richards. That one. Who are these guys, you might ask? Well, they are an ancient order dedicated towards saving the world. What are they famous for? Well, they stopped Galactus before it was cool. Also, their most famous members are Tony Stark's dad and Reed Richards' dad. Without giving too much spoilers, the series has no end. They travel into 3 versions of the future at the same time to fight a bad guy and the series just ends. Number 9. The Ending of New Warriors Volume 4. Now I know that some people didn't like this series, but I thought that it was okay. But not even I can defend the ending. So the Eternal Leader blames all of this mess on the High Evolutionary, and everybody just buys it. What the frack? Was he under mind control? Cause the High Evolutionary was just a pawn. And to make matters more confusing, even he looks confused. Number 8. The Celestial Part Kang that Immortus can see in the time stream. In the end storyline of Uncanny Avengers, Kang bathed in the blood of a Celestial that came to destroy Earth. Immortus, who is the future version of Kang by the way, says that he cannot see his past self in the time stream, nor does he recall these events that his past self has done. Which is bad, since Immortus does damage control for Kang, making sure that he doesn't wreck the time stream. So what's Kang up to? We've seen him in Uncanny Inhumans number 0 and the Black Bolt Sun at the end of time. Number 7. What made Thor unworthy? Now I know that making Thor unworthy of Mjolnir might have been just a ploy to get the female Thor. She's awesome by the way. But I'm still curious of what actually made him unworthy. By the way, this unworthiness isn't permanent. What could have made Thor unworthy? Was it something that he did and he wasn't aware of it? Or it was a revelation regarding his pantheon, or something else entirely? Number 6. Why can't the original X-Men go back in time? In Battle of the Atom, a future version of the Brotherhood has come to the past in order to send the time-displaced X-Men back to their proper place in time. When they actually tried to send them back, it wasn't possible. So why can't they leave? Aside for money reasons, they have to play a role in some future event? Please don't say Secret Wars, because that's a multiverse thing. Number 5. The alliance between Surtur, the Frost Giants, and Malekith. In one of the storylines from Thor God of Thunder, we got introduced to the League of Realms, a team of heroes from all of the 9 realms. The purpose of the team is to safeguard peace between the realms. A pretty awesome concept, even Malekith thought so, so he created his own version of it with freaking Frost Giants and Fire Demons. So what's the next step? I mean, there must be an end game.
I don't get it. You see, phase 1, collect underpants. Phase 2, phase 3, profit.
Number 4. The Ending of Defenders Volume 4. This one is just pure what the frack. So there's this machine that's important, Apparently, the team travels to an alternate Earth that's been destroyed by a Celestial. The old guy finally moves and says this, then cut white and everything's fine like nothing happened. Please explain what happened. I know that I oversimplified a lot, but it's been a while since I last read the comic. Number 3. Miles Morales in the 616 unit. The Spider-Man miniseries was about the 616 Spider-Man meeting the Ultimate Spider-Man, aka Miles Morales. And it was awesome! At the end of this adventure, Peter searches for Miles in the 616 universe and he's shocked at what he sees. And that's the question, what did he see? Number 2. A new Galactus? At the end of the first storyline from Savage Wolverine, a Cthulhu-like creature is released and finds its master. And it reports that it has found a rich galaxy for his hunger. So, what are those creatures? And what's the master's plan for this rich galaxy? Are they similar to Galactus and the Silver Surfer? We'll never know. Number 1! The Red Hulk must die. For those of you who don't know, A plus X was a team-up book between the Avengers and the X-Men. The purpose of the book was to amend relations between the teams after Avengers vs. X-Men. In the first issue, we get a team-up between Wolverine and the Hulk. By the way, Wolverine is in both teams, so it's kind of a cheat. Their opponents were Mastero and Old Man Logan. So the fight and the story ends with them returning to their timeline. But apparently they were sent by the president in order to kill Red Hulk. This really needs a sequel, cause there's so many questions regarding this. Is the Red Hulk the president of the United States, or he's just sitting in that comfy chair? What did he do that he wants to kill himself? Is this a dystopia type deal cause Mastro is present? What's your Marvel mystery that keeps you up at night? Please let me know in the comments below. This is Collector X, logging out.